A few days ago, I posted a video that was called Makeup That I Completely Finished That You Could Not Pay Me to use again or to repurchase. And I thought, how fun would it be to do something very similar, but the other way around? So makeup that I've completely finished that I need back in my life. It is not a want, it is a need. So I have some products with me today. I went rummaging through my empties bin for 2024, and as I said in the last video, definitely stay tuned because my massive end of the year empties video is coming in Vlogmas. I'm so excited for that. But just before we do jump into the video, if you have not already, you know the drill. Like and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I really think we can do it. We are edging closer and closer every single day, and I will be doing either a live stream or a giveaway or something like that when we hit 5k, so definitely stay tuned for that. It's going to be a big ol' celebration. I love bright, fun, colourful makeup. This look was a get ready with me. If you were interested, it would have been the last video live on my channel. It is drugstore makeup that is better than high end, so if you're looking to save some money, definitely go and check out that video. So let's talk about empties. I'm not going to go in any particular order. I'm just going to go in a random order. And before I forget, I want to start with a product that I no longer have. Obviously, all of these are what I no longer have, but this was an empty from last year, so I don't have it in my empties bin, but I wanted to mention it, and that is Colourpop Cookie Lipstick. I miss that every waking moment of my life. It was the perfect nude lipstick for me, and I don't know why I don't just order another one. I did do a Colourpop order not that long ago. I repurchased Ritz and Prance, so why did I not repurchase Cookie? I don't know. I don't know. I had a bit of a mental block with money at the time. It was a whole thing. Like, I'm working through it in therapy, but I felt like I couldn't add an £8 lipstick to my order because that would just bankrupt me for some reason, even though like it would not. But I miss this so much every single day, and it was the perfect colour for me. I finished this and my heart sank. I have never found anything that I love more than this, but I am going to move on quite quickly because I do not have this to show you physically. There would have been a picture on screen, but let's move on to something different. So I do have this. This is the Ecooking Cleansing Gel, and I only have 2 non-makeup products in this video, so I'll spread them out a little bit. This was so nice. This smelled like cucumber, and the smell of this was so nice. I don't feel like I get particularly attached to skincare, but this was something that I just really liked. I noticed a massive difference in my skin. I do have quite textured skin. I'm not sure if you can see on camera, but definitely like in real life, in certain lightings, I do have a little bit of texture on my skin, which like everyone does. It's nothing to be ashamed of, but this definitely helped me with that quite a lot. I got this in a glossy box so long ago, and it's got so many beautiful organic ingredients in it. It did leave my skin feeling very dry. However, my skin is very dry anyway, so there we go. I can still smell it. I can still smell this, and it smells absolutely amazing. I need to get my skincare back on track because recently I've kind of been saying in a few videos that I've been not as like motivated to put makeup on recently, and I've also not been motivated to do my skincare either recently. I don't know what's happened, but something about makeup and skincare just has gone out the window, and I need to get back on it. And I have said I'm going to be doing a November challenge. I'm going to be doing a look every single day in November. I'm going to be doing my makeup every day. Hopefully I'm going to be doing my skincare every day as well. So I really, really love this. I miss this. It was so nice, but I'm going to go out into town today and try and find a replacement for that. Next, this is a Morphe lipstick. Now, I don't know where I stand with Morphe anymore because they do have quite a lot of controversies, and like, I don't really want to get into it. I don't really want to like be involved in all that. However, I really like this lip product. This is the shade Forevs, and kind of like Cookie, it is a kind of brownie nude. This definitely has more rose in it, and you can see it is completely used up. Could I scrape this all out and use it with my finger? Yeah. Am I going to do that? No. I always like to say when a product stops working for me, I stop working for it. And I think that's the way that I like to do it. I'm not going to be scraping and like cutting my finger apart to try and get one last milligram of product. But this formula is also so comfortable. I have very, very dry, sensitive lips, so anything that's slightly drying, I just can't do it. But these are so nice. If you are after a really, really nice, comfortable lip product that is genuinely amazing, the Morphe Cream for Evs lipstick. Slightly rose, but so beautiful. Next is something that's really funny to me because this is my Millo foundation and this is in the shade 01. So I recently rolled out one of these from my rolling project pan because I was so done with it. It drove me insane because the shade 02 is a little bit too dark for me, so I have to mix it all the time. But this was a shade that was so good. This was like my shade. It was amazing. And this is such a nice full coverage option that's not too cakey. I really struggle sometimes with fine lines and things getting in my fine lines, foundations and things just sinking in. This does not do that at all. This is a really, really nice wearing foundation. And when I actually have the right color for me, it is beautiful. It is sunshine and rainbows and unicorns. When I have one that is too dark for me, I'm not going back to mixing foundation every single day and trying to get the right shade match and trying to get the right tone, and oh, it is so much work. So when I actually have one that works for me, I can just pump it out and put it on. A miracle. Who'd have thought? I feel like working on the one that was too dark for me made me really appreciate this even more and made me miss this even more because it's so easy. Oh my God, who'd have thought? I really do miss this. It was an amazing foundation, and this does hold a really, really special place in my heart because this was one of the first products I ever got sent in PR. So I'm so grateful for that, and I really, really enjoy it. It is one of the best foundations I've ever tried, and it's amazing. Like, I can't believe how this isn't like more spoken about because oh my gosh, I was using this so much when I had really, really bad acne and it covered everything up really, really nicely. The finish is great and I really, really miss this, especially after struggling with the shade darker for so long. It's made me really appreciate this and really, really miss this. So let's move on to a more recent product. So this is my Revolution Conceal and Hydrate Concealer. This was in my last empties in October, and this, I really miss it. Revolution can be really, really hit or miss, but I feel like most of their base products are hits. I'm actually wearing my favorite foundation today, which is the Revolution Matte Base. This is so good. Every foundation I've tried, actually no, that is a lie. I'm not a fan of the IRL filter, but everything else I've really, really enjoyed. And this is so good for dry skin. This hydrates. This does not make your under eyes look creasy and cakey and like there's way too much there and that it's way too dry. It is a really nice option for people with dry skin just like me. I know the pain and the suffering that a bad concealer can cause. We've been there. If you watch the video that I made a few days ago about the opposite of this, yeah, you'll know. But this is so good and it is so cheap and inexpensive and it is just a really nice full coverage natural formula that is not too dry, that is not too thick, that is not too cakey. Literally, what more could you want? It is so pretty and I really, really miss this. I was in the shade C1 and it was a really, really nice shade for me. I actually really worry about my concealers though because I fly through them and now I've got one less. So my end of year inventory will be very interesting to see because I just fly through concealer and I need to buy more. And speaking of, I have another concealer. Like I just literally fly through concealers. And again, end of year empties, I dread to think how many concealers we've got. This is from AOA though, and this is £1. Excusez-moi. Yes, £1. And it is so good. It is so good. This is the shade Fair Ivory, and you can see it's a pretty good shade match for me. I love this thing so much. I think I've been through like 3 of these in the past. I went through my whole collection. I bought so many of them and I've completely gone through them. I have no more and it's really sad because I love this so much. Considering it's £1, it works so well and I was fully expecting expecting it to look like an absolute state on my face because of the price tag. But this is one of the first products that really proved to me that price doesn't necessarily equivalent to quality, and £1 products can be absolutely amazing. I ended up using this, I think, as foundation a few times as well, and again, it worked amazing. It was so nice. You get a lot of product in here as well, considering the price point. Really full coverage, really nice finish, and I literally can't say anything better about this. This is so good. I really need to have a look into AOA more because I did have some foundations. I obviously had the concealers. I think I bought a blush and a few other bits and bobs, and I've really liked all of it. So I definitely need to have a look because I have a feeling that I'm gonna like a lot more AOA stuff. So if you want like an AOA video, let me know down below if that would interest you, because I have good feelings about this brand. I'm sure there are some absolute flops, so let me know down below if you've bought something from AOA that is awful, because I'll definitely stay away from that. But other than that, like everything that I've bought, I've really enjoyed. So let's talk about the other thing that is not makeup. This is the Hansford Intense Mask. I did mention in a video recently, my hair has been really strange recently. Normally it's quite smooth. I use the Glaze hair mask, and I don't know if it's because the weather has changed recently. I don't know if it's because it's colder and less humid, but my hair has been really dry. This was so good for it though. I mean, I thought the Glaze hair mask was also so good for it, but I don't know, it's just having a bit of a hissy fit right now. This was so nice. It made my hair feel so soft. I cannot even remember where I bought this from or how I got this. It was a millennia ago, but I really miss this. My hair seems to be quite temperamental, and it seems to just react to different things differently, and you can use the same thing on it and it'll just look different all the time. But this was one that I really did enjoy. It made my hair so smooth and so silky and so soft. But if you have like a really good staple hair mask, please let me know down below, because I'm struggling now. I thought the Glaze was my ride or die, and it's let me down. My hair isn't awful, but it's definitely not as shiny as it used to be. I really don't know what's gone wrong with it, but recently I've not been friends with my hair, so we'll see what happens there. Okay, I have 3 more products, and this is going to be a bit of a blast from the past, but I don't know if this is just sentiment, but I really miss this. This was my Pan That Face palette for last year, and I had a Franken blush, I had a highlight in here, and then a bronzer, and then this was a highlight as well. I think I did end up depotting this shade here, but this palette was really nice for me. I really did enjoy working on this. I'm going to try and tilt it down because it's going to throw my lighting everywhere because it's so reflective. But I think part of this is nostalgia, because I worked so hard on finishing this, and like, look at this. This is so pretty to me. I'm in love with just how this looks. Like an empty palette, is there anything more rewarding? Probably not, but I really miss this, and I loved all of these products so much, apart from that one weird pink green highlight, which I was not gonna pan, absolutely not. But even the dark highlight I used as a bronzer topper. The Franken blush was a really nice vibrant shade, perfect for summer and just like life. I just loved it so much. And then the highlight I did end up finishing as well. That was an absolute ride, let me tell you. It took so long. But would I repurchase this? Probably not. I probably wouldn't repurchase it just because I've completely finished the palette and it took me so long. But I think that little niggling nostalgia feeling is like, I miss this so much. Have you finished a palette, and do you get what I'm kind of going for right now? Do you get what I'm going through? Because I really miss this, but I would not want it back. Absolutely not. So next I have another lip product, and this is a Colourpop lip liner. I'm pretty sure this was the shade Beeper, and this was such a nice brown. We've been through this. I love a brownie nude, and this was perfect. I've said in a few videos, I go through lip liner phases, so I'll be absolutely obsessed with one lip liner. I will not put it down. I will not use any other lip liners. Then I'll completely finish it, and then I'll just move on, and I'll just focus on one lip liner. This was the lip liner of the, what, 6 months that I used it. I kept using it. It went with everything. I love these kind of shades. It would have gone with this lip color beautifully, and I just kept using it and using it and using it. I've been through so many of these. I feel like the Colourpop lip liner formula is so nice, and I just fly through them. I got a vault, I'm pretty sure, and I must have used up about 4 of these at least, different colors. Right now, what do I have? This is my little lip liner pot. Oh my gosh, I only have 3 left. That is crazy. I probably decluttered a few, but I definitely like had the whole vault and I've only got 3 left. I am using this one quite a lot recently. This is BFF2 and this definitely goes more with like the reds, but I might have to get some more lip liners soon. This is also one I've been absolutely unhealthily obsessed with recently. This is from Huda and it's the shade Flirt. And this is definitely one of those more browny nude tones. So I might throw this into a project pan because I don't think it's got that long left. And if I can finish it, that would be amazing. I was going to buy an Anastasia lip liner vault, and kind of looking at how little lip liners I have left, it kind of makes me wish that I did buy it, because every month it seems like I'm just flying through lip products. So this is such a nice color. If you're into those same colors that I am, Beeper is one for you. And finally, the piece de resistance. I decided to save this one to last because I want this back so bad. You like can't even imagine. I'm probably going to repurchase this. This is my Pan That palette. It's not the whole palette. I'm not that crazy. I think if anyone bought me a Modern Renaissance palette, I would murder them. I think I would. I've been panning this for 2 years. More specifically, my beautiful baby girl, Warm Taupe. I miss Warm Taupe so much. I used Warm Taupe every day and I flew through it. It is like a really nice taupey grey kind of tone, and I love those tones on myself. I love a good taupe. This was the only cool tone in the whole palette, and when I say I hyper focused on it, I used nothing else for eons, it seems like. You can see I only have 1 shade left, which is Realgar in this palette, and I'm so excited to finish this because this is gonna be 2 years in the making. I have decided that I'm gonna really focus on Realgar this month. I don't know if you saw my Pan That palette update, but it did go live a few days ago when you're watching this. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have this completely finished by the end of the year, just mark my words. But Warm Taupe, I actually think, right, this is gonna be my motivation. I've just thought about this now. When I finish this palette, I'm gonna treat myself to a single Warm Taupe. I think that's what I'm going to do, to really give myself that push to finish this and as a little well done. Because to be honest, even though I have finished this whole palette, the only shade that I miss is Warm Taupe. So that says a lot. Not that I hate panned this at all. I don't feel like I did hate pan it, but I definitely don't enjoy it as much as I used to. I've been really loving my That's Taupe palette. This is my new Pan That palette. It's definitely got a lot more of these like grungy cool tone shades that I absolutely love. And I think this is a massive reason why I'm not reaching for this. Well, the 1 shade in this. But anyway, I'm going way off course. I'm basically giving you a mini Pan That palette update right now, and that is not what this video is. But Warm Taupe, I will be reunited with it once again when I finish what is left of Realgar, and I'm going to be so happy, and I'm going to be reunited with my baby. So this is it. Did you finish a makeup product that you want back in your life? Let me know what it is down below. It takes a lot for me to repurchase a product, but these have just been absolutely amazing. I've loved all of these so much. Let me know all your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments. As always, definitely like and subscribe if you did like this video, and I will see you tomorrow for a brand new video. Bye bye.